This week we're talking about wearable punk. Wearable punk sounds like an oxymoron. Punk is supposed to be challenging, it's supposed to be difficult, it's not supposed to be something you can wear to the office. But this year, the idea of punk as an aesthetic you can cherry pick from and pick some bits out from that can be wearable is very much coming into fashion with the launch of an exhibition in New York about punk. Look at Liz Hurley's safety pin dress as an example of punk that has become very glamorous, very mainstream red carpet. So the idea of taking little bits of punk and blending them into your corporate wardrobe might seem a bit contrary to the very principles of punk, but then the whole point of punk is about breaking the rules, so really who's going to tell you off? So that's exactly what we're going to do today, is cherry pick some little bits, ideas from punk that you can wear. So here we've got the kind of mesh, that sort of ripped idea, the see-through, the difficult anarchic look made Phillip Lim glamorous in a yellow sweatshirt, and the sort of paint-striped, daubed trousers. But as you can see, I've decided not to wear them with DMs. Now, one of the ways that punk has become more wearable in fashion this season is by becoming a lot prettier and more feminine. I'm going to show you this dress first, which is Krystof Kane, which takes those kind of tropes of punk, the daubed look, and then blends it with a very pretty traditional floral design and a very feminine shape. Now that's Krystof Kane, so a bit spenny, but we do have some high street influences here in this two-piece from Topshop, which I think is as close to a punk skirt suit as you're going to get. Another idea of punk, which is being ripped off, is the ripped jean. And in this version, you can see this is how to not do the indecent exposure of a ripped jean, because we have here a very fancy sort of velvet devore backing, which is the most grown-up, glamorous way to wear a punk ripped jean. And another update of the punk, another rip-off of the punk rip-off, is this sweater, which has these sort of ready-made slashes, although neatly hemmed, at the shoulders. Zips, especially silver zips on black, are a big sort of punk feature, and that's something you'll see here in this Krystof Strozyna jacket. And next up we have another riff on that paint daubing kind of punk idea in this Topshop dress, which is sort of quite Debbie Harry New York version of punk. And obviously, any actual punk would be turning in their grave at the idea of a logo designer sweatshirt being punk, but the graffiti, the kind of deliberate clashing colours that we have here as well, that's why we like this kind of bumblebee yellow and black, and again you've got it here with the grey and orange, is basically an idea from punk. And of course you can't do punk without doing a little bit of tartan. So here we have these quite fabulous trousers from Topshop. And last of all, a bit more tartan. Very pretty silk camisole from Phillip Lim again, which has this kind of blurred effect. It's almost, so you can see the tartan, but it's kind of made it into a much softer graphic. To break another punk rule, I think you probably would be wearing a black vest with this one, but that's up to you.